kingdom of Daein lies on the northernmost edge of Tellius. Its coastline is bathed in the icy currents of the northern sea, and frigid winds howl inland with terrible ferocity. As a result, Daein winters are raw and brutal. Ice and snow scour the land, leaving frozen scars in their wake. Through these blizzards, General Ike and the Crimean army press ever forward. Benyen's Imperial Senate may have lent Crimea troops, but even they doubt that the army can successfully fight off Daein. Yet somehow, Ike and company defy all odds and capture victory after victory. Embracing both Princess Elincia's dream of a liberated Crimea and the tragic history of his parent, Ike marches in grim silence. Chapter 20. Defending Tolriga. This can only mean one thing. The enemy knows exactly how we are going to move. With your permission, I'll begin an investigation to see if there's anyone suspicious among the troops. Ike? Ike, are you all right?
Oh, yes. Sorry. What is it?
Nothing. I was just giving you the standard update. Shall I put it off till later?
No, sorry, but can you start over from the beginning? I'll pay attention this time.
Understood.
Good morning, you two. What's wrong, Ike? You look so sleepy. I've had a lot on my mind. I meant to sleep last night, but I was up thinking. Before I knew it, it was morning. Really? I never thought I'd hear that. Ike didn't sleep because he was thinking. I wonder if Soren will start being polite. Listen, Titania, can I just... Brother, Ike! What's wrong, Mist? What am I going to do, Ike? My medallion's gone. What? It's gone? No. What am I going to do? It was my only memento of Mother. Did you drop it or put it somewhere and forget? Something like that? No, I always carry it with me. I would never lose it. I had it before I went to bed last night. It vanished while I was sleeping. Don't cry. It's not your fault. But... I said don't cry. I'll find it, all right? All right. Sorry.
Are you serious?
You are to begin immediately.
Yet that's General Petrine. If we do this thing, Daein will suffer.
It's for the good of the country. Besides, it's only one territory. Stop mewling like an old woman.
I hear you, and yet... If the goal is merely to stop the Crimean army, this is not necessary. The strength of my troops will suffice to...
The last idiot who told me that ended up on a corpse pile. Now listen to me, and listen well. No matter how passionate you are when you tell me you'll defeat Crimea, I'll never pin my hopes on a bunch of foreigners. All you have to do is stop their forward progress. That's all. My plan will accomplish this.
General Petrine, do you truly think so little of us? It's true that we were born in Benyen and not Daein, but my men and I have been loyal to this country for 18 years. We have spared no effort to learn all the proper manners and customs of this land. But now, after all that, to be dismissed as a bunch of foreigners.
No one asked how long you've lived here. Want to know why? Because no one cares. Certainly not me. Where were you born? Huh? Where were you raised? Huh! This country doesn't need squatters like you. The only people Daein can count on in times of crisis are Daeins themselves, Everyone else is just gutter leavings.
So we're useless. Is that what you're saying?
You tell me, migrant. Why is it that your unit, which was trained to be an elite royal guard, is here patrolling this hick-infested backwater? The answer's clear to me. How about you?
I...
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I offending you? Well, here's your chance to show us your worth. Halt Crimea's advance. If you are as skilled as you claim, you should be able to limit the damage to its bare minimum, should you not? Angry is a good look for you. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. Get going, Outlander.
General Shaharam, must we truly go through with this? It's such a horrific act. It's only recently that the citizens hereabouts have even come to trust us. We have no choice but to obey. It's as the woman says, the only thing we can do is ensure the Crimean army is defeated as soon as possible. General, open the floodgates. Do it now!
Ike, just a bit more. Would you mind hearing my report on our last battle?
Sure. Go ahead, please.
Very well. We earned 70,000 gold. We spent 3,613, and man, do we have more than enough money for easily the rest of the game. This is why I've been telling you for so long, do not worry about money. They will give it to you hand over fist, nothing to worry about. Otherwise, we only earned 482 points of combat EXP, but we made up for it with 600 points of bonus experience. The MVP, of course, was Jill, which, let me tell you, that's probably going to be the same for this map. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. With your leave, I will excuse myself. Alright. Well, if it wasn't already painfully obvious, we're here to fight Shaharam. Which means, if you do not have an A-rank support between Jill and Mist, you should not have her fight her father. So, with that in mind, make sure you're proceeding forward properly. Otherwise, let's see, I'll give Oscar the heavy spear. I have a feeling that might be useful. Worst case, if it's not a big deal. He's still working on axe levels. Everyone else looks pretty darn good. Tanathan, not too worried about. Astrid is doing fine. Jill, of course, is A-okay. Rayson has the Night Ring, which I wish to give to Ike, because that is going to be his favorite item from here on out. Here you go, Ike. Put that bad boy to good use. And then otherwise, let's see. Makalov, you could use some more axes, or perhaps maybe a new sword. Let's give you a sword. How about the long sword, in fact? I think that'll do. Janaf, I don't plan on using you anymore. Stefan, you're kind of there. I guess I'll give you, I don't know, an armor slayer. Sure, why not? Rolf, we're not going to use. Volk, we're not using this map, I don't believe. Titania, I think you've passed your usefulness, but we'll let you hang on to the things you have. If I realize I need them, I'll just move them off you. Otherwise, we should be all good. Otherwise, let's see here. Anyone we want to try to get some levels for? Possibly Kieran. Could be pretty good. Jill, we could get her a good level. Astrid, we could as well. Otherwise, it's looking like that's kinda it. Because otherwise, we are doing phenomenal on bonus EXP, which, to be fair, most of it is probably going to end up going to Ike, weirdly enough. Namely, just so that way, he can deal with some of the things coming up. We have a while before we need to worry about it, but just understand, you may want to do that. Otherwise, any supports? Let's see. Ike has nothing I care about. Kieran's fine. Mist is also fine. As of right now, it's not looking like there's anything I particularly care for. Still, always good to check. And what info do we have? Ooh!
You there, young man. I have business with the general of this army. Would you convey a message? Who are you? Who am I? What kind of low-born greeting is that? My name is Khalil, and I am a first-class mage. And what would a first-class mage want with this army? What's your problem? You look as if you don't believe me. Well, I suppose I can't hold that against you. It's not often you find beauty like this coupled with intelligence like mine, but it's true nonetheless. A mage, huh? Well, I guess you can never have too many mages lying around. Oh, and as a bonus, I'm quite skilled with a knife as well. Beauty, brains, and brawn. Huh? The goddess has seen fit to put the abilities of 3 people into one delectable package. Sounds like favoritism, doesn't it? Hello? Are you listening to me? There's a beautiful woman talking. Yeah, the point is that you want to join the Crimean army, right? How much are you planning to charge? Well, aren't you the little businessman? Let's see, how does free sound? Suspicious. What's the catch? I like my fees to be based on performance. Watch how I do in combat and make me an offer. Depending on what it is, I'll decide whether or not to grace you with my assistance. You're not lacking for confidence, are you? Of course not. I already told you. I am a first-class mage.
So, this is Khalil. There's no downside to hiring her, so why not?
All right, you're in. What? Are you allowed to make decisions like that on your own? Perhaps I should speak to the general. I am the general. What?
So yeah, I kind of love that conversation because it's kind of funny how she assumes that he isn't the general. Anyways, Rayson, what do you got for us?
Rayson, could you come down here for a moment?
What do you need?
I've got something I want to ask you about.
If I can help, I will.
Your ancestors. Forget it. It's nothing.
What? Is something wrong?
I apologize. Please, let it go.
It seems like something important has happened, but if you do not want to discuss it, that is your right. However, if this weren't a battlefield, your secret might not be safe. Please take care in the future.
What do you mean?
We of the Heron clan, if we choose to, we can read the thoughts of others.
Seriously?
However, this power is only available to us in a calm and peaceful environment. Here, in this desperate maelstrom of chaotic emotion, it avails me not. Energy here is warped and distorted.
You know, now that you mention it, Rayson, are you feeling sick? You're so pale that it's hard to tell, but I think your face looks more wan than usual.
Pay it no mind. I'm fine.
You've got nothing to prove. Why don't you stay off the battlefield for a while?
Ike, I'm fine, I promise. Please, do not give me special treatment.
As far as giving you special treatment goes, I don't really have a choice. I promised King Phoenix I wouldn't push you too hard. If anything were to happen to you, I'd be at war with Daein and the Bird clans at the same time.
I see. I came to repay my debt, but I'm really just being a burden. That was not my intention.
Hold on a moment. Who said anything about you being a burden?
I cannot engage in combat, so I'm nothing more than an obstacle in the field.
Rayson, no, that's absurd. Don't you understand how useful your abilities are? No one else can do the things that you can. You're irreplaceable. So, if you're not feeling well and try to do too much, you may not be there when we really need you.
I'm of use to you, then.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. we depend on you, and that's why I need to make sure you stay healthy.
In that case, I wouldn't mind taking a short break. But you can call me anytime. I'll come right away.
I got it.
Yeah. It's probably a little obvious what Ike wanted to ask Rayson there, probably about the medallion and how his ancestors had a hand in it. But I like that the conversation changed to him really taking the time and, going out of his way to speak with Rayson and be like, hey, take a minute if you need it. Ike's a pretty darn good character. Otherwise, let's save our game. And then I guess, let's see if we can get some good levels going, huh? After all, we got all the juicy bonus EXP. So let's see. Kieran. Ideally, I want him to gain, I'm thinking, strength and speed, hopefully. So fingers crossed. If he gains other stuff too, that'd be nice, but we'll see what we get. HP, strength, and speed. All right. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Otherwise, we'll save the game again. And then I guess we'll give, who was it? Astrid a level? Oh, and I think Jill too. Sure, Jill. Let's see what you get. HP, magic, and speed. All right, sure. Why not? Kind of strange, but I've nothing against it. Once more, we'll save the game. And then we'll see if Astrid can get some nice levels. There you are. And let's see what you got, gal. HP, strength, and defense. Beautiful. Those were really the things I want on her, so that's great. Otherwise, I don't think anyone else I need to really worry about. I could give Titania a level, but you might have been able to tell she's really fallen behind because her strength is just below curve, her skill's not quite up there, her speed's fine, and her defense isn't doing phenomenal, at least compared to others, like Makalov, Jill especially. Even Astrid, or heck, even Mist is doing better than she is in most regards. Sure, her strength, skill, and defense aren't great, but she's way outspeeding her, and she's level 2 compared to her level 6. It's kind of just that time in the game where, frankly, I don't think we're going to be using her much more, which is a little sad, but is what it is. Otherwise, we have no other skills to assign, so we'll save the game and see just what we're dealing with.
My Lord Ike, were you able to find the medallion? No, it's gone. I fear that Daein may have somehow stolen it. What? Is such a thing possible? I don't know to what degree, but there can be no questioning Daein's involvement. Is the medallion special? Yes. Oh, yes. I beg your pardon. What is it? My question may have touched a sensitive area. Oh, no. It's not that I don't want to discuss it with you personally. I just can't really talk about it to anyone. It's a private matter. Ah, I see.
Ike,
What is it, Volky?
I hear the sound of rushing water just ahead. A lot of it.
Rushing water?
According to the map, there's a large river up ahead.
That must be what you hear.
This is unnatural, warped. It is not the sound of a normal river.
General Ike, sir, we've got trouble. The road ahead is blocked by water.
What? How can that be?
Perhaps a local river has flooded. The whole region is soaking wet.
Is the road completely impassable?
No, sir. We can move forward, but the water's turned the ground to mud. And the water is still flowing at a tremendous rate, sir. This is going to cut back our speed dramatically.
This is the work of Daein. They thought to impede our progress in order to gain some time for themselves. And they've succeeded.
Last, is there nothing we can do?
Well, if they were able to flood the road only when we approach, there must be floodgates in the area.
So, if we can close them, we'll shut off the flow of water, right? That makes sense. Let's get some scouts looking for gates. What's that? Hey, if you're looking for something, leave it to me. I am the Haunt King's eyes, after all. What do you mean? These peepers of mine can see for miles and miles. They're quite handy. It would be a shame not to use them. Is that some Lagoo's power? You're a hawk with the eyes of a hawk? It beats your fantastic wit. My eyesight isn't a racial ability, it's just my own natural talent. Heck, my pal Ulki has ears that can hear grass growing on the other side of the country. I see. Well then, the job's yours. Do you think you can find the floodgates? I just look for some openings with a lot of water pouring out, right? Yeah, I can handle that.
The Crimean army is here. All troops, combat formations. Hit them fast and hard. We can't let this battle drag out.
So, those are the floodgates.
If we can get them closed, the water will recede in about 12 hours or so.
All right, let's get going.
Oh boy, alright. First things first, let's make sure we have all the right units, which as of right now, it's looking like we do. I think that's actually pretty much perfect. Beautiful. Otherwise, let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Bunch of normal soldiers, a bowman, some halberdiers by the looks. Let's see. Some normal soldiers, axe knight, another bow guy. And as you can see, many wyvern riders. As you know, this is General Shaharam, aka Jill's father. His stats are quite comparable. He's even wearing a full guard. However, as you may know, his daughter has quite surpassed him, especially in the speed department. That is going to be imperative for defeating him. He, however, has the ability Stun. This, I believe, is the master ability of Wyvern Lord after using the Occult Scroll. In certain instances, it can immobilize an enemy for one turn after being hit. It's not a great ability, but it may make the difference in some things, so just be careful with that. Otherwise, he's a pretty fierce foe. He's even got a Tomahawk, which is an upgrade to the short axe and hand axe, so make sure you are being careful with this guy. He is no joke. And I mean, look, I have a feeling that that's why they didn't want you to be able to use Jill on him, but lucky for us, we've hit the right support level, so we should be fine. Otherwise, most of his other Wyvern Knights aren't all that special, so don't worry too much about him. And then there's a mage here with Blizzard. Be careful, this guy can trip you up. Otherwise, it's pretty standard. There's also quite a few houses to visit, one being there and one up here, so make sure you're going out of your way to get those. Otherwise, let's take a look here. I think Jill is pretty much just gonna beeline north. And my guess is I'll probably have Tanith Marcia with her. So let's move things accordingly, shall we? Whoops. Nope. My goodness, there we go. Alright, that should be fine. Otherwise, I think I want Rayson about there. And then pretty much everyone else. Actually, you know what? We'll put Mist there. Everyone else is going to be taking the bottom route. So I plan to have these three come up here, deal with them, and then deal with all the Wyvern Riders. And then everyone else will take the Southern Passage. I might have Mist also go north, just so she can help support them a little closer. In worst case, we have Physic on her. And after all, Soren's going to be going with everyone else, so it should be fine. I'm thinking that looks good anyways. So we'll save the formation just in case something catastrophically awful happens. And we should be good to go.
Are you all right? You look rather pale. General Ike, to be honest, I know. The enemy general is your father, isn't he? How did you know? I overheard you talking to that man with the eye patch. I see. If you're having second thoughts, it's not too late. Do you want me to switch you out with someone else? No, I'll be fine. At least, I think I will. You don't have to be in the vanguard. Just keep that in mind. Thank you.
So yeah, I like that the game even goes out of its way to say, hey, are you sure about bringing Jill? And we absolutely are. Now, as you notice, you have a 20-turn time limit. This shouldn't be too much of an issue at all, but just make sure you're paying attention to it. It can sneak up on you. Otherwise, let's mark all the Wyvern Riders, just so that way we understand their reach. And let's see. Looks like I can get Astrid in there pretty easily. So I think we will. Let's have her take the offensive, and she should have no problem whatsoever. And basically, it's just going to be cascade your units forward, make sure you're covering your bases, and it's a pretty simple map, all things considered. And you know, I like that about the game. They show some neat tricks early on with some of the earlier maps, like that stealth one. I may not like it so much, but it is certainly unique. And I like that Astrid gets a weapon level. Beautiful. Of course I like that. But I like that early on, they, make sure that there's some diversity, and that later on, once you've gotten your whole retinue of units all together, that they go out of their way to be like, all right, you've seen some tricks. Here's some more basic maps that you can just jam on and really enjoy. I love it. Otherwise, Marcia, you should be absolutely fine taking the offensive. I do need to be careful with that bow unit there, but I figure Jill will probably be able to take them out. I kind of want her marching forward as much as I can, just because she is our beater. She's our, she's Jill. I mean, come on. You've come to see it and expect it from her. She is just so dang good. I can't not let her do this. Otherwise, we'll just keep using Repentance. Because frankly, what better map for it than this? I mean, seriously. So we'll let her go to town, and I think things will turn out just fine. Beautiful. And now there really shouldn't be any issues up here. Let's see. Tanith, can you take out this guy? That would be super nice, but I don't think you can. Not that it's a big deal, but still leaves us a little open. Not terribly worried, though. Nice miss. After all, she does have really good skill and high speed, so the chances of Tanith really struggling are pretty low. Alright, let's see. Also, by the looks right now, I think with Astrid up there, they should be fine. So I'm actually going to move Mist south with everybody else. Now, let's see. You can't quite finish anyone. But maybe with Soren's help, you could? Looks like he can just take him out himself, so... Alright. Soren, let's see. Grayson could dance you there. So let's do it. Let's have you keep focusing on Elwind. And let's have you go for the higher HP enemy. Should be not an issue. And admittedly, I really don't know what everyone else is going to do. I imagine I'll just move them forward, and that'll kind of be that. But if I can get Mist and Soren more EXP, I'm going to, just because they really do need the babying. Ike, frankly, I'm just going to kind of throw you in. I'm not that worried about you. Also, look at all these commands he has now. It's so funny. Otherwise, yeah, Ironblade's accuracy just is not good. I think it has more weight on it, though, which is kind of what I'm after. Yeah, it does. The reason I've been really prioritizing using the Iron Blade, for reference, is that the weight on a weapon affects your experience gain with weapon levels. So I've been really trying to focus on that, so that way Ike can use the Silver Blade quicker. So, although the accuracy isn't phenomenal, Ike's stats are so good, I just don't have to worry about him at all. Now look, when magic is involved, it's a bit of a different story, but frankly, I'm not worried about him. Plus, he can gain EXP and stuff, so again, he should be fine. Let's see. I could try to set up a kill with someone like Kieran, maybe. Could be cool. Yep, that'll be good. Because that should leave him with 2 HP, and then that'll let Mist secure a kill. Hopefully with the Iron Sword, but worst case, we'll use Frost if we need to. Thank you, Kieran. Plus, the nice thing is that that keeps the hand axe equipped, so he should be able to counter the bow guy. Assuming he goes for him, I don't think he will, but, you know, should be fine. Mist! Yeah, you can take him out. Beautiful. Although Mist doesn't have phenomenal defense or strength yet, with the levels that she should be getting, she should catch up in no time. I'm not too worried for her. Beautiful. Then Rayson, if you could, give Soren a chant, and he might actually be able to take out that, I was going to say mage, the bow user. If he can, that'd be really nice, but I don't know if I'm going to hold my breath on that. Otherwise, I think I want Makalov to block for Soren in a minute. So let's have Soren actually come... yeah, if we put him right here, that should be fine. He's going to take some damage, but he should otherwise live. Do I want you to use that? Yeah, sure. After all, I do want you learning more wind magic levels so you can start using Tornado, so should be fine. Nice miss. And this is good, too. We're getting Soren plenty of combat, which is really one of the things I feel he struggles with later in the game, just because he doesn't get phenomenal movement. So, beautiful. And let's see. Just have lances and hand axes. I'm not really that worried. I imagine they're going to go for Ike. Actually, you know what? Let's put Oscar right here. I don't have a way for you to fight at a distance right now, which isn't terrible. And then let's also just put Makalov in there. He should be fine. We'll equip the hand axe. Should be good. General, how long are the floodgates to remain open?
Until the Crimean army has been defeated.
Sir, if we wait that long, all of the neighboring farmland will be drowned. The locals are already quite upset. They may not abide this much further. General!
Enough, soldier. If you've got the time to be bellyaching, take your butt out to the battlefield and kill some Crimean soldiers.
Captain Har, do you support this action? This is inhumane. Lives will be ruined. Daein citizens will die. Even if we claim that it's necessary in order to achieve victory, this is too much.
This is Daein's way. Are you ready to disobey the king and be put to death for your troubles?
I would rather die than kill innocent Daein civilians.
If you're executed as a traitor to the throne, your parents and siblings will also pay. Are you still prepared? Now, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Go. Fight bravely.
Yes, sir.
To gain the trust of the king, we've become cruel and heartless. First hunting and executing the Lagoos, and now flooding the lands these people call home.
General Shaharam, if someone hears you use the word Lagoos in this country, you'll be branded a traitor.
You're right as always. To live in this land where Lagoos prejudice is so virulent, we've had to seal away everything we know and teach our children to hate all subhumans. All that just to survive here.
It's Ashnard's fault this country has become what it is today. What a terrible miscalculation we made. Even so, I hated the idea of furthering the corruption of the Imperial Senate. I will continue to support your reasons for leaving Benyon.
I wonder if Jill has distanced herself from the Crimean forces.
I did give her warning.
Above all else, I would like to avoid meeting my daughter in combat.
Pray that she does not take to the field this day. Knowing her temperament, talking with you would only increase both of your sorrows.
I have but one favor to ask of you.
Say it. and it will be done.
Do not fight today.
What?
Only one side can win a battle. If we are defeated in the end, I want you to care for the survivors and their families.
Yes, sir, Commander Shaharam.
Commander, it's been many a long year since you last called me that.
May the fortunes of war be with you. All that's happened, it's been an honor to serve with you.
So yeah, I mean, look, the game is really going out of its way to be like, look, please don't do this. And really, it's just trying to warn you, because most people won't know. Also, did I mess up immediately and get Rayson killed? No, he dodged. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I think he'll be okay, but my goodness. There I go, not checking ranges. I gotta be a little more careful. Still, I knew he'd be fine, of course. I evidently didn't, but things are fine. There goes Jill, just taking him out. And I mean, realistically, I could probably get her there in about 2 turns to start fighting her father, but that might be a little more offensive than we want right now. So I guess we'll see how these battles go and try to decide what we are feeling. Ooh, gets him nice and low. Awesome. Good setups, Marcia. Not that I really need that. Everyone here should be able to take out people fairly easily.
You traitor!
Oh, so yeah, there's even unique dialogue for Jill fighting everyone here. Nice crit. I like to think that that was, not random. Ooh, going for Ike, are we? Good luck, pal. Nice damage. You know, I'm a little surprised that Ike didn't follow up. I guess that guy actually had good speed. Oh, and another one. Still, Ike should be A-okay. And yeah, you gotta be careful, though. These Draco Knights have quite a bit of defense. Or I guess Wyvern Riders, however you want to call them, refer to them. It should be fine. But yeah, they've got some fair defense, even if they're a bit slower.
My Lady Jill, no! Why does this have to be?
Yeah, it's a bit of a grim reunion here. Especially because everyone evidently knows Jill. She's served with these people for a while. I mean, heck, it's literally her family. So, this is certainly an emotional map. And noticeably, not every single one of the troops here does have dialogue with her, but the ones that do, I think are really nice touches. Ah, going for Tanith, are we? Shouldn't be an issue. She got you low before, she'll do it again. Perfect. Alright. Let's see here. You got a hand axe, but I actually want to see if I can get Mist some kills, which looks like I certainly can. We'll just use Frost. Save on a little bit of durability. Not that it really matters with the Iron Sword, but I really just want to make sure she gets the hit and kill. That's more what I'm caring about. Besides, you make all these nice fancy weapons. It'd be a shame if you weren't using them. Let's put her right there, because I believe, yeah, that fence blocks them. Ooh, that killer bow is, a little scary. Huh. Yeah, that's not phenomenal. Okay. We can probably just use Racing to move her. Not a biggie. There we go. And here I go saying, oh, I gotta be more careful with Racing. Meanwhile, I'm throwing Mist into danger. I'll never learn, apparently. Soren, you kind of have your pick here. Let's go for the Mercenary, just because the other guy's wounded already. And I want you getting 2 hits, ideally. Just again, for more weapon EXP. Nice miss. Ooh, and you even triggered a death. Beautiful. You're really making sure that you're going to get him. I like it. Nice, that gets you a level. Let's see what you got. HP, magic, skill, luck, and res. All right. I would have liked some speed and defense, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Otherwise, let's see. Makalov, looks like you could use some EXP. So, in fact, I can actually have you fight at a distance. So, let's do it. I don't even need to let you get close. Awesome. Nice. I mean, look. Having played Fire Emblem for so long, you'll really learn not to trust a 99, whether it's in your favor or against it. Let's see here. The only one I'm worried about is that killer bow guy. So let's move Mist out of the way. And in fact, she can even heal Ike or Soren, so yeah, let's heal Ike up. And then honestly, I'm so not worried about Ike, Oscar, and Kieran that I'm just going to have them rush in. I'm not worried at all. Not a phenomenal level for Mist, but frankly, she needs that HP, so I'm okay with it. All right, Kieran, get in there, brother. Got your hand axe equipped. Beautiful. It's not got a lot of durability, but, well, you can only do so much. Oscar, we'll have you go here. Keep Valor equipped. Ike, you can start getting in there. I honestly might just throw him completely in. Because I'm trying to get this stuff done. So let's get rid of that. Check your range. And we should be good to go. I'm not too worried about Ike. I am a little worried about this soldier with Blizzard, though. He's not exactly my friend currently. All right, let's take a look. We got 3 units to take care of. How do I want to do this? Tanith, I'm really not crazy about you getting kills. So let's have Marcia take out this first guy. And I might have Astrid swap to her bow to take out one of the Draco Knights or Wyvern Riders, whatever they are. We will see, though, because I want Marcia to sit right there. Yeah, I mean, realistically, we're gonna have Jill kill one of them. That's kind of a given. Yeah, I guess we're just using Repentance, huh? Alright, sure. Why not? We're gonna be basically just destroying this thing's durability, but it should be fine. Not too worried about it. Awesome. Get it that much closer to a level. And then, what do you have? An Elfire Tome with what, 18? Okay. We will put Jill, like, right here. Should be good. Now, obviously, this guy can hit her, but I'm not particularly worried. In fact, yeah, everyone but the mage can hit her. Yeah, this guy has a longbow, which, not a big deal. I doubt he can even damage her. So let's see. Unironically, it may actually be better to kill the healer, which is kind of a scummy move, but I guess let's try. Just because we know we have the defense to survive the other enemy's counterattacks. Awesome. That way we want to spend another turn fighting someone who got healed. Beautiful. And then, Tanith. You have a javelin. Short spear. Good enough. I'm really hoping the enemy doesn't kill themselves on her, but because her stats are a little lower, they probably will. Not that I'm too worried, but still, I'd like to give it to Marcia or Astrid if I can help it. Alright, should be fine. Yes. Hello, Killer Bow. Well, this might hurt. Good luck, Ike. Hey, nice miss. Look, sometimes you never know. Well, hello there, Mr. Wyvern Rider. Nice short spear.
Lady Jill, is that you? What are you doing with the Crimeans?
I'm sorry. I've chosen the path that's right for me.
Oh, you would betray your own father?
Again, I love that dialogue. Let me tell you, the girl's serious about her choice. It's one of the reasons she is just probably my favorite character in the game. Alright, Jonathan Longbow, let's see what you got. I'm guessing 0 damage. Ooh, nice crit for 0 damage. Oh, that's a bad day for you, buddy. Woo. Yep, he's going for Tanith. Which, granted, that's fair because he can survive her. So, that still means Marcia or Astrid will get the kill. Unless she gets like a crit, but she didn't. Ooh, going for Kieran, are we? With the Laguz Slayer. That's a little unexpected, but sure. Good hit. Good hit. I was kind of expecting him to miss once or twice, but no, he's got it covered. And yep, also going for Kieran. That's fine. And I like that they cantoed where they did because that means Soren and hopefully Mist can get in on some of that, which would be awesome. Ah, and that's his hand axe broken. Not a big deal. A little... where are you going? Huh? Bit unexpected. Oh, and hello, reinforcements. Well, a bit annoying, but nothing we can't handle. Sure. Alright, first things first. What do we got? Wind Tome and Wind Tome. That is very obnoxious. Okay. So, what do you got here, pal? I can't one-shot you, but you're not that scary. Maybe your friend is? No, they're both very not scary. Huh. Okay, sure. Here I was thinking they'd actually be terrifying, but no. No, not at all. Alright. Sure. Oh no! The whole 3 damage. It's funny, because if that tome wasn't effective, it probably would have dealt, like, 1 or 2. Alright, cool. And yes, I know I didn't have her check the house. I'm not too worried about that at this moment. This is a little unfortunate. I guess let's have Astrid. Yeah, go for the mage. And then I'm thinking I'm going to have Tanith. Honestly, I might just have her visit the house, because the enemies should kill themselves on everyone else. Good job, Astrid. Love to see it. Hey, nice level. What do we got? Strength, magic, skill, speed, and luck. All right. We'll take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have her sit here. And then, I mean, actually, that's probably the kill we're gonna give Mist. Oh, wait, that's Makalov. Oh, goodness, okay. Let's not have Makalov get that. In fact, Makalov, you can go up here and get a kill, buddy. So, why not? Steel Axe? Yeah! Alright. Not how I expected to do things, but hey, if it works, it works. Beautiful. And then, Tanith, we will have you visit the home.
Hold on, youngster. Who do you think you are? You can't just come barging into people's homes. Let me tell you something. You can ransack my home all you want, but you'll find nothing of value here. All our young men have been dragged off to war, and all that's left are women and children. Which gold you're after? Take that scroll on the floor there, and you may be able to sell it. It's just something I picked up, so I don't know if it has any value, but take it anyway, you dirty thief.
I mean, you know, Still, the Smite Scroll, very useful. We'll be giving that to probably like Stefan or someone who can actually use it. Maybe not Stefan because I think he has Astro, so maybe Soren? It's not my first priority, so I really am just not too worried. Otherwise, we'll just use Frost, hopefully save Mist a little bit of headache here. Beautiful. Start working on that next level. And then Soren, if you could, start blasting away. And the nice thing, too, is I could have Racing even dance him and make him attack again, which I'm probably going to do. So, all you Soren enjoyers out there, hope you're enjoying this. Alright, I guess, first and foremost, you. Yeah, I kind of need you dead, like, really quickly. So let's just use the Regal Sword. Why not? We've saved all of its durability for this long. Let's do it. Awesome. Get Ike a level. Sweet. Hopefully it's good. HP and skill. Very useful. After all, every point of skill is that much closer Ike gets to using more Aether. And then what are you? I mean, you have what, a whole 19 res, and you have a whole 18? Not res magic, but still. Oh wow, you actually have 20 defense? That's impressive. And you guys, oh, you're not scary at all. Yeah, we'll just put Ike in there. Why not? Racing. Please chant Soren. I said dance earlier. Kind of the same thing. They're a little interchangeable. Awesome. And then, I mean, I could have Soren go for this mage, but then he'd have to fight a Draco Knight or two. And I really don't want him doing that. So we'll just have him move here. In fact, I'll probably have Soren grab the home while Oscar and Kieran back up Ike. Beautiful. And I mean, the rest of the map shouldn't be all that complicated. Nice. Then I guess, who has better res? Oscar or Kieran? Kieran. Alright. Sweet. Nightly Vow. That does exact damage. I love to see it. Sorry, Mr. Bishop, but, it's not your day. Some delicious EXP. And the Shine Tome, which we literally can't use. So, I'm not gonna worry about it. Otherwise, yep, should be good. And who else do we have to move? Oh, yes, Jill. Right. Are you guys scary? 10 speed, 8 speed? No, not really. I'm honestly more considering just taking out one of these mages because they honestly scare me more than anything. It's like, what, 10 damage? 13 damage. Then you have what? Just Blizzard. Okay. I mean, if I put Jill right here, I could have her fight her father. Which, honestly, isn't a terrible idea as much as I hate to say it. Ugh. I could go for a crit on this guy. I'm just scared that Repentance is going to run out and she's going to really struggle. Because, like, that damage isn't great. It's not the worst, but... Let's do some math here. Because if she let's assume she's taking all this damage, right? So 13 and 13, so she's up to 26. Then she takes another 10, so 36. And then let's assume this guy switches to Elwind, right? So he goes down to, what, 17 magic? Minus 8. So, yeah, she would die. Okay. So we can't be that brazen. So let's just take out one mage at a time here. I think we will try for a crit. May as well. Come on, Jill. Ah, no crit. All right, that's fine. Ooh, she takes the hit too. That's bad. Not the end of the world, but we're just going to have to be a little careful with her. Not bad, though. And then we'll move her right... yeah, basically just back where she was. Should be good. All right, let's see what happens down here. I'm awful curious. Nice miss. You'll love to see it. Ah, gonna use your javelin, are ya? Well, admittedly, I don't think you can even hurt her, so I'm not terribly worried. If anything, this just buys Marcia some time to get up here, so I'm not worried. Maybe I'll have Jill kill the bow user so that way Marcia can come up here safely. That might be the better idea. I just always worry about the tome users because I know Jill doesn't have great defense for magic. The word I'm looking for is resistance, but couldn't think of it mid-sentence. Ah, Mr. Blizzard Tome. Yeah, I was going to say, that'll actually deal damage, but I mean, it's Ike we're talking about. I am not worried about him in the slightest. Nice Steel Lance. Even if you hit me, not too worried. Ike will do some really good damage with the Regal Sword. I'm hoping for some Aethers so he can recover a bit, but even if he doesn't, I mean, he's still going to be just fine. Ow. There's the Aether. Get that nice heal. And follow it up with a crit. Oh, yeah. See, there's the Ike I know and love. He's got it down pat. That's also why I always feel good about throwing Ike in there. He has Aether. Like, plus, even if Aether doesn't heal him, he's got Miracle. Another crit? Man, that's awesome. Ike is killing it today. Now look, that is a lot of durability we did use off of the Regal Blade, but that got him a weapon level. So, I'm okay with it. Ow. Oh, buddy. That's a bad day right there. All right. Yeah, Ike kind of just cleaned up pretty handily. I mean, look. I threw him in there because I knew he'd handle it. How much durability did you use? A fair bit, but hey, that's why we saved it. And now he can use the Silver Blade. Oh, baby. That's great. Ooh, you know what? Soren, get in there. If you can get kills, why not? After all, we are trying to go out of our way to make sure you get plenty of weapon levels. It'll save me an arm scroll at the very least. Because I'm kind of thinking I might just have Mist use them up to get her sword level up, but if I don't have to, I won't. Speaking of, Mist, if you could, keep moving. Tanith, I'm going to move you up here because you should absolutely be fine. Actually, I got to be careful about the Blizzard user. Yeah, alright, hold up. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill either of these two in time, but we can try. Valor will be just fine. If I can get rid of the Blizzard user and get rid of the bow guy, then it should be safe to bring Marcia and Tanith up here. I kind of forgot about the Blizzard guy. But shouldn't be too big of an issue. Again, the nice thing is that Shaharam doesn't move, so we really don't have to factor him in. I'm not terribly worried. Oscar, we'll get you up there. Kieran, oh, we barely can't get you there. All right. Let's have you... Can you take out this guy? I think by one you can't. So let's go for some crits. Why not? If he gets a crit, he's dead. Come on, Kieran. Nice miss. Aw, no crits. All right, it was worth the shot. Still, it's a-okay. That just means Ike will instead go deal with him. Not a big deal. I do got to be a little careful about Jonathan Bolganone over there, but, should be fine. Racing, yeah. Move you up here. Chant Mist. And then I think with her turn, I'm going to move her to the village, but I'm going to use, Physic on Oscar, just to make sure he doesn't get nuked by magic. I figure that's probably a good idea. Awesome. Ike, I can get you in there, but I don't think I need to. We'll just use the Iron Blade, take care of this guy. Nice Aether. Recover that HP. I really don't got to worry about throwing him in now. Before, I was a little iffy on it, like, hey, he's missing some health, but nah, he just recovered fully, so I don't need to worry. At least not as much. Alright, Jill, what do I want you doing? Fight Jonathan Bolganone or go for Longbowman? I mean, Longbow guy doesn't do anything, right? Like, we don't got to worry about him at all. Jonathan Bolganone is going to hurt. But you have such good defense otherwise. You know what? Let's just do it. Just get rid of him. I don't want to worry about it anymore. If anyone can tank it and be fine afterwards, Jill, I fully support you. Oh, and look at that! I think Guard just activated, which negated his attack. So that's awesome. Very, very nice. I love it. Then otherwise, Marcia, can you kill the bow guy without getting yourself killed? I mean, generally speaking, yes. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Might hurt a little, but... Ooh, the miss. Awesome. Now, I do got to be a little worried about the Blizzard Tome guy, but I think Marcia can tank it. She has fairly competent res. HP, speed, and some more res to boot. Yeah, I think she'll be just fine. We get the Provoke Scroll, useful. Astrid, I'll put up in there just to try to get her some more EXP. Maybe I'll do the same with Makalov. And then Tanith, I'm just going to move you down. Should be fine. Then we'll probably end the map next turn? Maybe not, but... Oh, and you went for Ike, too? Beautiful. Yeah, do your 12 damage. I am not worried whatsoever. Nice, he took the bait, went for Astrid. Because little does he know, she in fact has several bows. So that guy is about to become a pincushion. Ooh, another one. Beautiful. Which, granted, by the looks of them using Kanto, they're a little wise to the situation, so... Fine, we won't pepper them with arrows, but... Still, that just means we'll have someone else do it. Not a biggie. Ah, hello. Nice miss. Ooh, more reinforcements. Beautiful. That'll give other people things to do. Ooh, and Racing transformed. Awesome. Alright, yeah, we can't hit them, so looks like Marcia, you're up to bat. Now, I don't think we'll beat Shaharam this turn. Also, nice crit, Marcia. But we'll at least probably start hitting him. Let's move you. You know what? You can just stay where you are. You'll be fine. Tanith. Actually, I think I'm gonna have Tanith grab the building. So let's heal Jill up. Because I'm thinking she's about to start fighting Papa there. Beautiful. Soren, can you nuke this armor guy? I don't want to worry about him. Yes you can. Beautiful. Plus, if you get an Adept or a crit, that'll help you, but you should be fine. Awesome. I forget, how close were you to a level? Ah, fairly close. All right, good. Tanith, visit the house.
Hey, you filthy Crimean. Get out now. There's nothing in this shack that would make you happy. Oh, so you won't leave till you get something, is that it? Here, take this old staff. Now hit the road. You've no need to steal anything else from us, or you take my life as well. In that last skirmish, my boy, my only son, you stole his life. Curse you. I hope you're satisfied.
Yeesh. But hey, we get the rescue staff, which is awesome. This is a staff that teleports allied units to a space near the wielder. This is such a useful staff. I am so excited to have it. Otherwise, let's see. Rayson, let's have you go and chant Mist. I could have positioned Tanith better to get her in this too, but frankly, I'm not worried about it. Beautiful. Then Mist, you should be able to take out this mercenary. Ooh, you can even use the Iron Sword too. Awesome. Trying to save durability on Frost where I can, but if it's the difference of her getting a one-hit kill versus possibly missing, I like to just use Frost. Good. And then Oscar, you can go kill the Tome Man. In fact, I could have Kieran do it. Yeah, may as well. We'll just use the Killer Axe. Aw, no durability save for us. Alright, that's fine. Get some good EXP. I love it. And I mean, I could have Ike fight Shaharam, which I might do. How much movement do you have, buddy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can have Ike start. Let's see. Not terrible. Silverblade, better damage, but lower accuracy. Steel Sword, it's fine. You know what, let's use the... see, but here's the issue, right? If Ike crits, or he gets an Aether, there's a chance he might be able to kill him. And I don't know if I want that. You have a hand axe, don't you? Nah, we'll just leave it as is. Also, I know that this Wyvern Rider could go hit Mist, but I'm not too worried. She's so fast. So we'll put Ike right here. Jill, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Also, yeah, you're gonna be just fine. First, though, let's talk.
Father,
Jill, is that you?
why? Why are you doing this terrible thing? You must close the floodgates now. The fields will be lost, but there may be time to save the homes.
I cannot.
Father?
If you want to stop the water, you must defeat your father. That is the only way.
What is it? There has to be a reason. I know that an act like this cannot be what you desire.
Jill, you must leave. Please. If you can't do that, then slay me. There's no more time.
Joining the Crimean army opened my eyes. For the first time, I was able to think about what I fight for. Until then, I only did as I was ordered. It was all for fame and glory. Now I finally understand. I fight for those I wish to protect. I'm truly sorry.
I see. You found someone you can trust in the Crimean army. Then I've nothing to worry about.
Yes, even though we're now opponents, I am proud to be your daughter, now and forevermore.
Then go, Jill Fizzard. Be true to yourself and live.
So yeah, that is one of my favorite conversations in the game. Yeah.
Father,
We meet as enemies. There are no pleasantries to exchange. Ready your weapon, soldier of Crimea.
Father,
You won't charge? Then I will bring the fight to you.
Oh, don't you worry, Shaharam. Your daughter is, she's got no more remorse. In fact, you just gave her a level. Hooray. HP, magic, skill, and luck? Sure. Not things she traditionally cares too much for, but, you know. Also, I like that her repentance just broke. What a nice symbolic thing, that. And otherwise, honestly, let's see. Racing, you're good, right? Yep. All right. End turn. Oh, Shaharam. You're one of the tragic generals of Fire Emblem. Everyone has them. Camus in the first game. I forget her name in Sacred Stones, but she's cool. There's plenty of units like that where it's like, I just wish I could save you. But no, the game is rather cruel. Also, Marcia, you can't actually finish that guy off. That is really unfortunate. Racing, you can reach him, or reach her, but she doesn't have a javelin. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess fight him? Yeah, deserter really is your only chance, so, I guess equip the javelin. Just so that way you can retaliate if he hits you again. Oh, and you know what? I can just Kanto you back and Racing can dance you. Alright, we're good. I overthought this way too much. Beautiful. In fact, you know what? Let's get a little more value out of this, huh? Let's heal Jill. Not that she needed it, but, you know, every little bit counts. And then we'll dance both Mist and Marcia. Mist will also gain a level. Beautiful. HP, luck, and res. I mean, look, frankly, the fact that she's just gaining HP is really all I care about, so good, good. Get that chant going, and then Mist can heal someone else for a little bit of EXP. Sure. Marcia, just use Deserter. In fact, it does exact damage, so, good. Awesome. And Mist, is there anyone I care to heal with you? I guess just Marcia? Sure. Kinda doesn't really make a difference, so why not? And otherwise, oh, Jill, I'm so sorry. Is there anyone who has a better axe she can use? I guess Valor, maybe? You know what? That is fitting. Jill, use Valor. Yeah, that's good. And then worst case, too, if she can't finish off her father, I'll have Ike do it. Yeah, she got him nice and low. Ugh. But then I can't seize this turn. It doesn't really matter. I want to say the turn limit is 10, so we're not going to be losing EXP by doing this. Ike, oh Ike. Yeah, just use the Iron Blade.
You're the enemy general, right?
I am.
I lead the Crimean army. My name is Ike. I know this is sudden, but can we end this battle?
What?
I'd like you to shut the floodgates. There's no need to involve the locals in our combat, is there?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Until one of us has fallen, the water will continue to flow.
If that's how it has to be, then I have no choice. Prepare yourself.
Ha! So that's the enemy general, eh? If he's the man he appears to be, I can die knowing that Jill is safe.
Oh, Ike, you didn't have to do that to him. My goodness.
The rest is up to you, Jill.
I mean, look, I couldn't pass up on getting more dialogue. And Ike a level! Sorry, Shaharam. HP, strength, speed, and res. Absolutely phenomenal. And we get the tomahawk. We'll be giving that to Jill. And otherwise, we can't seize, so we'll just chill. Kieran, quick, seize it! Which he actually can. So, why not?
General Ike, sir, the floodgates have been closed.
Soren, what's the damage to the surrounding area?
It's terrible. All of the fields and homes have been completely destroyed.
I see. I don't think this is what the enemy general wanted either. So why did this have to happen? It's heartless. What will happen to those who've lost their homes? Can we do anything to help them?
You want to aid the people of our enemy? That is time and energy we cannot afford.
Soren, take a portion of our supplies and distribute it among the locals.
What? Are you serious?
Our opponent is the Daein army. We've no quarrel with these people.
Ike, I know you feel for these people, but this is war. We don't have...
I don't know what it will accomplish, Soren, but moving on without lifting a finger is something I cannot do. I understand. I'd rather regret something I had done than regret taking no action at all. I would like to help too. Perhaps I can aid the injured.
Idiocy.
Oh, Father. Jill, no matter the reasons, I'm the one who took your father from you. I can't use this war as an excuse. If you want revenge on me for your father, I understand. You have that right. Once you've had some time to think things through, let me know what you will do. I'd like to have you stay with us, but it's really up to you. That's all I had to say.
One, two, 3, 5 in all. We're lucky to have that many. Captain Har, what are we supposed to do now? General Shaharam is dead and our homes are gone. What are we to do with our families?
What do you want to do? We've lost any right we had to stay here, so that leaves Benyon or Crimea.
General Shaharam was slain by Crimea. Joining with them now is not... it's not possible.
And all you can do is return to Benyon. Doubt you'll get a hero's welcome, but I've an old friend in the Pegasus Knights. Shall I contact her?
Gods, 18 long years. What does any of it mean now?
Don't say that. No matter what, I'm proud to have served under General Shaharam.
You're right. It was an honor.
Well, that's that. We gained some time by flooding the river, but it won't hold them for long. I knew that foreign cur was useless. It looks like the decisive battle will be fought near the capital. Preparations are complete, General Petrine. In order to ease command for you, Sir Brian will serve as your deputy. Regarding strategy, it would be easiest if you spoke with him directly. Sorry to tell you this, Ina, but I'm not the one who will be directing our forces in the capital. Will it be the Black Knight then? Plans must be adjusted slightly. I'll select someone else to act as deputy. No, not him either. His Majesty wishes you to direct the defenses, Ina. Me? I am to take command of the army? That's right. You're moving up in the world, General Ina. It's too much for me. I must confirm this with the king. Ha! What a rare sight this is. I've never seen you so flustered. Listen, if you wish to meet with His Majesty, you must fulfill your duties. He's ordered that there be no communications until that time.
I'm a bit late.
Well, if it isn't the big black night, it's been such a long time. You're always so very busy, aren't you? Here one day, there the next. Your secret maneuvers are...
They are proof of the trust His Majesty has placed in me. Nina, go to the East Gate. You have a visitor.
Very well. Is it the worm? Did he bring it with him?
It appears so. He insists that he give it directly over to Ina, though.
As long as it's ours, it makes no difference.
When Ina returns, you will be the one to take it directly to the king. Show care that it is not unwrapped on the way there. That could be unfortunate.
I don't need to be told that. More importantly, what will you do now?
Me, I will.
Ina, have you been well?
Where is Leron's medallion?
Right here. Take it, please.
Feels so heavy, and it's not all the wrapping either. Could this be the chaotic energy of an evil god?
So, you can now return to King Ashnard's side, can you not?
No, not yet.
What do you mean?
I've been entrusted with the defense of the capital. I must face the Crimean army.
No.
Thank you. You've done so much for me. But now it's enough. Please, reclaim your freedom. There's no need for you to follow Daein's orders any longer.
And you? Do you mean to die?
No, I cannot retreat. Even if I have to slaughter the entire Crimean army, I will return to him.
Yet he thinks nothing of you.
That matters not. The only place I belong is at his side. I will most likely never see you again. I will pray for your eternal happiness.
Ina, wait.
Forget about me. That is my final request. Farewell, Nasir.
Ina.
So yeah, this entire time, Nazir was with Daein. Betrayed us. This is a very heavy chapter, and honestly, it is one of the things I was most excited about this game for. The character development of Jill having found something she believes in to fight for, the turn of events that Ike is now effectively Jill's Black Knight. Because think of it, he just killed her father the same way the Black Knight killed Ike's. It's an awesome reversal of roles that is incredibly difficult, I'm sure, for the characters to process. It's such a great map. So anyways, next time we play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we'll see just what's next. As always, I'm Bread. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.
Thank you.